Happy Thursday, everybody. Today is Data Talk Thursdays with Dan. Today's topic is lost and found. So, what we're doing today, we're going to take a scavenger hunt for lost time. So, to explain further, I've been sharing some information in the group today about different ways that time is either lost or squandered or mismanaged. And I wanted to dig a little bit deeper into that for a number of reasons. So, a few things I shared earlier were about leisure time spent watching TV. It stated in 2019, on average, about 3 hours of TV are watched per day. Also, about 10 hours a day are spent 10 minutes a day, are spent looking for missing keys. Also, about 5 minutes a day are spent looking for your lost phone. 7 minutes a day are spent looking for misplaced socks or shoes. About 4 minutes a day are spent looking for your favorite sunglasses. Now, in total, all this time adds up to about 30 minutes per day of time spent and wasted that you could have been doing something else. Now, there's a term out there, and the term is called opportunity cost. It's normally associated with business and investments, the opportunity of making one investment over another, but it also applies to time, effort, and utility. So when you think about utility cost, the time you spend watching TV versus the time you choose to spend maybe cooking a meal or going to the park or doing homework, all those things have associated opportunity cost. It is the cost of taking and making one decision to do something over another. So when you think about lost and found, think about that lost and found box at a grocery store. People drop items, someone else comes along and finds the item. They'll turn that item into the front desk and it'll stick in that lost and found box for a number of days, number of hours maybe, until that person who has lost that item comes back and claims it. So in this video, we're going to deal with time specifically. So the time that we lose because we have either lost something or mismanaged our time. Now, one thing about when you lose something, I know for myself, I tend to lose my keys at least once a week. You would think by now I would find a better system to get those keys in the same place every day, but I'll sometimes leave my keys in my office. I'll sometimes leave them on the nightstand or on the counter in the kitchen. It can end up in a number of places. And that time that I spend trying to relocate my keys when it's time to go somewhere is time lost. Now, what are your items that you tend to lose on a regular basis? Maybe it's not your keys, maybe it's your wallet or your purse, or it could be for your child. If you have a young child, maybe their favorite pacifier or their favorite toy. All the time that we're spending and extending effort to find these things is both wasted time and energy. Now, when you think about your budget specifically, that's where I'm going if you haven't figured out yet. So the time that we spend trying to locate things that we may have misplaced or lost entirely, how many of you all have actually paid a bill late or just forgot to pay a bill altogether because you couldn't find the bill and the statement in that stack of junk mail? You forgot it was there. You forgot it ever came. That due date has come and gone, And now those late fees are adding up. Think about, time is money. We say that cliche very often, but it's very true. When you lose time, it can often cost you money. So what are the opportunity costs of paying your bills late? One opportunity cost would definitely be those late fees that are associated with paying a bill late, obviously. Another opportunity cost of not paying that bill because you can't find it are the negative marks on your credit report that can impact your credit score. That's a opportunity cost for misplacing that invoice and subsequently not paying that bill on time. Also, another opportunity cost of paying that bill late is the money you're paying for the late fee could have been redirected to pay some other bill or to pay for something that you splurge on a regular basis, whether it be going to get a cup of coffee. We all have our daily habits that we will spend money on. I'll sometimes go get a smoothie from Smoothie King. Again, that's an opportunity cost associated with that. I could easily buy a tub of energy, the powder to do the smoothies, but sometimes, I'm in a rush. I may have other things to do. That money spent on the smoothie, that just means the next time I'll maybe get a larger size, or if I have a coupon, I'll get two of them. It just is going to depend on what you're placing your emphasis on. But when you're paying your bills late, just understand that the money that adds up over the year from all of those late fees, the impact it's having on your credit score from paying those bills late, those opportunity costs come later. You don't always see those consequences immediately. It may come much later. It starts with something small, paying the light bill late, and then maybe a few months from then, paying the car note late or paying the rent late. All of those late fees add up and can really cost you and impact you financially as well as with your credit profile. So this is going to be a two-part video. Today we spoke about time. What we'll do next week is talk about how that time can be redirected. I hope you all have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.